It's about 9 p.m. on this Sunday, February 16th, 2014, and I had come to the office to take care of some stuff, even though today is Sunday, our beach day. But before I leave the office, I wanted to talk about something that I think is kind of cool and important in my life. The other day I was driving and I saw a billboard for the Powerball, and it said like 200 and something million dollars. And I was thinking about, for a second I was thinking about buying a ticket for the hopes of $200 million or something. And instantly I like snapped my mind out of it. I didn't want to think about I didn't want to think about winning the lottery. I didn't want to think about what I might do with the $200 million. And I didn't want to win. Like, I know millions of people play the lottery and they hope and they pray that they win, but I hope and I pray that I never win. And I want to explain the reasons for that. But before that, I want to talk about a time in my life when I played the lottery almost religiously. Like, it was a very desperate time in life when I was faced with financial insecurities and losing someone that I was hoping to marry because of financial instability and not having the financial capacity to her parents' liking to have the marriage be accepted by them. So I remember, like, during that time I was thinking, money is what's going to save me and allow this marriage to happen. And I remember sitting in organic chemistry and having a list of the previous lottery winning numbers and trying to decode or come up with some sort of pattern or something and figure out some sort of numbers that could help me win the lottery or crack the code and win millions of dollars, and I would get to be married to that person. I remember even after class left, I would go up to the board and write on the board the combinations and all these other things, and I was just going crazy about it. Like, I wanted to win the lottery so badly. I even went to a math professor. I was like, it was like this math statistic professor that I thought would be qualified to help me crack some numbers. And they were like, that's ludicrous. It's like 1 in 5 million or something chance. And they brushed me out of their office. And I remember one time I played $100 in the lotto, and like with my plan, and I won $7 out of the $100, and surprisingly enough, that wasn't the last time I played. I kept playing thereafter, and then when finally the marriage didn't happen, when she married someone else that had money, because it's not substantial anymore to me. So after that, I stopped playing the lotto, and I started building myself. I started building my own luck, my own path to fortunes, and today I'm at a point where I see where I'm going so clearly. I see the numbers that I can control. I see where I can be based on my own efforts. Not 1 out of 5 million. It could be 1 out of 500 million. But this time I know I'll make it because it's on my terms. It's based on me. I control the lottery. This is the life lottery. And the reason that I don't want to win the lottery is because I have this belief, I have this philosophy, this way of looking at the world that I I like to hold people accountable for where they are in life. If I see a homeless man, to me, that homeless man chose to be there. If I see someone who's washing dishes and they're miserable doing it, they chose to be there. Wherever someone is in life, I think that's a conscious, well, not, I wouldn't say a conscious, but a choice, inevitably a choice that they've made, or something that they haven't done, but whatever the case is, it falls on them. And it helps me cope with the world of everything that goes wrong in the world, all the poverty, all the harmful things that are prevalent in the world. What keeps me sane, what keeps me going is knowing that, or the belief that if anyone decided to change their life, that they could do so. And if I accidentally win the lottery, it would not allow me to be that example to say, you know, I was born in the outskirts of a third world country in a farm, and I made it big, that there is no reason why others can't, why anyone can't. But if I win the lottery and I have $200 million, then that's not going to allow me to have that belief or hold that philosophy and hold people accountable for where they are in life. Then people can say you won the lottery, and they won't see the work ethics. And I want to do it on my own terms. I want there to be a beautiful story about a humble beginning to extraordinary riches. And I want to be that example for hopefully millions of people. Someday I can either go back to my country, or someday I may become someone very wonderful, very just influential, and people may even look up to me, which is not something that I'm trying to do, but people may look up to me and they may see me as some sort of inspiration, and I would prefer that much more than instantaneously winning $200 million. I know it seems bizarre, but that's the way that I can function. It's the way that I can move through the world, is holding people accountable for whatever it is that they do, whether it's a bad job at Subway, or not getting the grades they want, or not becoming what they want, or not following their passion. Whatever it is, I don't believe in excuses. I don't believe in failure because of someone else. I believe in failure because you didn't do something, or failure is supposed to teach you to do something better. I believe in that, and I don't want winning that much money that I did not work for, to tamper my philosophy, to ruin the way that I look at the world. Because if I did win, and I would see the world differently, and I would have to think that the way that people become wealthy, the way that people from poverty can escape, is by luck, by chance, not through their own efforts or own conscious will. And so what I'm trying to say is that I'm trying to be an example for myself, really, to give myself the concreteness to believe what it is I believe, and to hold the world accountable for where it is at, wherever so basically wherever someone wants to be. I believe that if they're not there, it's because of themselves, and I want to show that, because I'm saying that I want to be extraordinarily wealthy. And if I make it there, without the lottery and stuff, it's because I had this conscious will at this time and moment in my life, and I made the conscious step-by-step process to get there, that I am there. not by chance, not by luck, not by mistake, but because of a conscious will. And that is going to help me live a much more free life. It's almost freedom for me. It's internal peace for me, because if I did win the lottery, then I would want to donate so much, because I would think that people are homeless because they didn't get the chance, because they weren't lucky, or whatever the case may be. But now I don't need to feel sympathy. I don't need to feel sympathy, because it's me. Like I like saying that I am where I am because of me, because I chose to be there. And hopefully that made sense, but I feel much better having shared it, because I was thinking about that, and I was like, that's weird thought, why would someone not want to win the lottery? And I realized that I'm weird like that. So I just wanted to share that. Hopefully that made sense, and have a wonderful night. I'm going to head out now. Take care.